Hiya. I wanted to do a video on parasites, and I've done a recent video on parasites in the brain and how we get parasites in the brain due to using our mobile phones, Wi-Fi. And then I was working on a girl last week and saw more parasites in the way we get these types of parasites. So it kind of linked in a few weeks ago, maybe a couple of weeks ago, I went to the Black Sphere and I had a meeting with the elite due to, they called me, they asked for a meeting because of, I have to go there to disconnect people from the moon. And they called a meeting, and it was very, very surreal. It was very like being at the House of Commons. And the head of this meeting, when I asked who was in charge, a female being came along, Draco, who projects herself here as Queen Elizabeth. And these elite they project from inside the matrix so you've got the matrix egg-shaped hollow dome, but in the top of the matrix is a huge spider, and there's 8 legs of this spider, and each leg holds 121 tentacles, which they attach to consciousness. And but inside the body of the spider is more consciousness. So where the machine and you've got the parts of the spider, the body of it, there's consciousness in there, and that's where the queeners and the elite are. They project from inside the spider, and they are disconnected from all of consciousness. They're not part of us at all. Where we're projecting from, the collective consciousness inside the matrix, which is in the middle of the egg-shaped hollow dome, and you've got the collective of where all the planets are made, and then the animals, and then we kind of create everything, and then at the end we project ourselves here as human beings. But we can project many different times. We can do I've seen up to 8 times we can project ourselves from, but you could probably do more. Anyway, the elite that live inside the spider, so the top of the elite, from what I understand at the moment, is Queen Elizabeth, and she projects herself here as Queen Elizabeth, and she projects herself as a Draco, but from my understanding she projects herself into every civilization in this reality. And anyway, what also came from that meeting is that they are infested by these ginormous parasites. And these parasites, they're nearly being taken over by these parasites. So their consciousness is basically the little consciousness that they have. Well, actually, their consciousness is very different to ours as well. They've got the same consciousness as us, half, but they've also merged with another consciousness, which is a spider consciousness, which works very different to us. They're not in the same ecosystem as we are. So they're kind of like half spider and half consciousness, the same as we are. So they're like some sort of hybrid consciousness that doesn't work very well. So what was I going to say? Because I lost track. Yeah, so these parasites, they get these parasites from their satanic rituals, and it comes from traumatized consciousness, traumatized meat. So when they do their satanic stuff and digest, because that satanic stuff that they do that here on Earth, and you'll find that there's probably in every civilization as well in this universe, because they project themselves in every civilization. So they do it everywhere, and they've got these huge parasites. They're like, it's really weird, really disgusting. Anyway, I was like, when I saw this, I was like, thank God we don't have that, huh? One thing. However, I was looking at a lady last week, and when she had real pain on her liver, so I went and looked at her liver, and her liver had these 3 circles, and these circles were perfect circles but different sizes, and on the liver was these parasites. So I asked asking the body where these parasites came, and the body told me that it came from eating traumatized meat. She got it from meat and cheese. And the body told me that that beef is the most empathic animal, and therefore is more highly, if you eat traumatized cow, then you're more likely to get these parasites. So I washed the parasites out of her, but this is something that we need to be aware of. I'm not in the debate of, everyone should be vegetarian, or everyone, vegetarian debate at all. This is a free reality. We need to do what our body's different. Some bodies need meat, other bodies don't. I don't think it's not the eating of the animals that's the question, it's the farming of the animals and the trauma that we're doing to these animals. If we can't buy meat that's non-traumatized, then don't buy it. But if we do, then these are the consequences for it, that these parasites occur. And this girl was in physical pain. And what these parasites do, they need more trauma, so you'll crave more traumatized meat. So just make you aware of that. Not great, but you can do a lot with visualizing. So visualize your body being washed down within your body of all your organs, asking your body is like another entity in itself. It responds, it can talk to you. It's when I do healing, it's like the body tells me, it's like, the body shows me the implants, the body shows me the different places that need looking at. It's the body that shows me, and also the deeper consciousness within that person as well. Gain great understanding. So when I'm doing healing on the person, it's that person tells me. So everyone knows. It's just connecting more with the heart consciousness and with your body. And a lot can be done with visualization and the intent as well. Strong intent. I've met, since I posted the video of the moon and everything, the people that are already disconnected from the moon because of having the intent there. So I just have to clear up so if you do have the intent of disconnecting from the moon, you can do it, because I've seen it done. They're just people having the intent of doing it, and it's done. And what you also need, because what people aren't doing, is taking the wires off them. So visualize of taking the wires off, or just have the intent of, getting the body, just can you disregard all these matrix energies on me, matrix moon energies. A lot can be done by intent and visualizations. And the same with the parasites. So obviously all the meat eaters out there, visualize washing away all the parasites from the physical body, and see how that goes. Okay. Thanks for listening. Okay, you take care. Bye.